And welcome back to a scrapbook of a champion. We're in Jordan's winery right now, the Vineyards of Jordan, a little Cabernet Sauvignon, 1990. But as we all know, when it comes down to the Cleveland Cavaliers, Jordan has been very intoxicating when it comes to sending Lenny Wilkens and company home for the holidays, so to speak. Let's take you back to 1993, May 17th. The victim this go-round, not Craig Elo. That was shot one. Let's talk about shot two. The victim, Gerald Wilkens. As Jordan, like his wine, smooth, mellow, but if you get too much of him, it could be devastating. That was the case as Jordan was rise to the occasion yet again and send the Bulls onto their third NBA championship.
Welcome back to Game 4. The Chicago Bulls tonight take on the Cleveland Cavaliers. The world champions try and close out this series with Cleveland. And, of course, the Cavaliers want to get things going. They want to take on the Bulls on Wednesday night and just keep on keeping on. A lot of signs here from the fans tonight about it ain't over and the whole bit. This place is pumped up, I'll tell you that right now. And the Bulls are expecting a very strong start, at least, to the ball game for Cleveland. Now let's meet the players for both teams. First of all, the starters for the Bulls.
Semifinals. The Chicago Bulls are coached by Phil Jackson, with assistant coaches John Bach, Jim Clemens, and Tex Winter, and the trainer Chip Schaefer. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here is tonight's starting lineup for the Chicago Bulls. At forward, 6'7" from Central Arkansas, number 33, Scottie Pippen. At forward, 6'10" from Clemson, number 54, Horace Grant. At center, 7'1" from San Francisco, number 24, Bill Cartwright. At guard, 6'6" from North Carolina, number 23, Michael Jordan. And at guard, 6'2" from Iowa, number 10, B.J. Armstrong. The Cleveland Cavaliers are coached by Lenny Wilkens, with assistant coaches Dick Helm, Brian Winters, and the trainer Gary Briggs. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet your Cleveland Cavaliers. At forward, 6'6", from Tennessee, Chattanooga, number 21, Gerald Wilkens. At forward, 6'10", from Clemson, number 22, Larry Nance. At center, from North Carolina, number 43, Brett Doherty. At guard, 6'7", from Washington State, number 3, Craig Elo. And at guard, 6'1", from Georgia Tech, number 25, Mark Price.
Let's take a look at the matchups now for tonight's game. Grant and Nance, Pippen, Elo, Cartwright, Doherty, Armstrong goes against Price, and Jordan Wilkens. That's the way we expect it to go tonight. We'll see exactly how Lenny Wilkens has them lined up, but that's our guess right now. Bulls in their huddle have not allowed an opponent to shoot above 50% in any game in the playoffs.
Hey, let's see if Michael does this with his left hand, his right hand. Now, he shot left-handed at practice today.
Oh, this is perfect.
See if it's good.
This is just perfect.
Check that right wrist out. Just hold it there. That's all right.
Very nice.
Very nicely done.
Very controlled. Put it all on you. All right, let's take a look at the officials for tonight's contest. Phil Oakes, Dick Bavetta, and Eddie F. Rush. Larry Nance steps in the middle. Bill Cartwright standing just outside. Here we go. Tip is controlled by the Bulls as Scottie Pippen takes it across the timeline. Pippen hands it to B.J. Armstrong. Mark Price is a little close to him. On top for Jordan. Bulls with a rub play. Bill Cartwright turnaround jump shot. Craig Elo between the circles now. Looks for the open man. Price comes through the double screen in the baseline. Elo for a lone two. Can't get it, but Nance has the offensive rebound. Price goes right baseline. Got some help. Back to Nance. Finds back Price on top for Wilkins. Fakes the three. Open from 12. Got it. Now Wilkins is going to pick up Jordan. Elo has Scottie Pippen. Scottie now brings it to the right side. On top for Michael. Here's the pinch post. Back to Jordan. Left side from 20. Nope. Rebound tap to Doherty. Gets it out to Price. Tip pass to Craig Elo. Brings it down. Roots it up. No. And a blocking foul on Michael.
That Jordan stepped in front. So Michael does not get the first call. His feet over, but looked like he had perfect. Was spread out enough.
Elo makes it 3-0. Phil Jackson calls over Michael Jordan.
Bulls will have to play through this emotional first 5-6 minutes of the game when their crowd is really going after it.
3-0 in favor of the Cavaliers as Pippen goes outside. Now they switch defensively. Elo's on Grant. See if the Bulls try and get Grant down low. Price banging away on B.J. Armstrong. B.J. comes off and puts it off the glass, and B.J. puts it in.
B.J. Armstrong.
B.J. made the first basket for the Bulls the other day.
And B.J. and Mark Price with a shove and match. All Price hits a back pick on Scottie Pippen. This is very physical. Nance puts the Cavaliers up 5-2. Pass tip will belong to the Bulls with 18 on the shot clock. 10 minutes, 3 seconds left, first period.
18 seconds to shoot.
It comes off. Michael trying to go baseline as Wilkins bangs into him. Jordan with the scoop. Bill Cartwright got it, and Horace Grant tips it in.
The offensive rebound keeps it going. Michael took it into the glass, and Bill had one tap at it, didn't get it, but Horace cleaned it up, his first deuce.
So the Cavaliers with a 1-point lead. Doherty goes down, sets the screen. Elo comes off it, puts it off the glass. Doherty with the offensive rebound. Brad Doherty with his first two, and it's 7-4 now in favor of Cleveland. Down low with Nance on him. Tries to spin baseline. Nance right there. Shot clock at 9. Scottie takes it left side of the circle and hits.
Scottie Pippen.
Scottie Pippen with his first points. Make it 7-6 now in favor of Cleveland. Wilkins trying to split the defenders. Elo got caught. 3 red shirts right there for the rebound. Inside. Nice. Scottie
away when he's.
And B.J. Armstrong will pick up the push. Phil Oakes says he'll do just that. Price accelerates down the floor, fakes the shot. Wilkins looking inside. They want to go low to Doherty. Backs in against Cartwright. Now fades and hits. Brad Doherty with 4 points now. Cartwright down low in the lane. Soft jumper bounces in.
Offensive foul.
Just what the Bulls had talked about a minute ago with Mark Price.
Yeah.
And the official they talked about it with makes the call.
His first personal team foul.
So the Bulls get it on the side now. Morris with it way out wide on the right side. Jordan trying to post up.
Oh, yes.
Beauty to Cartwright.
Oh, they both went to Michael. I didn't know if he could see him. Everybody had him blocked out, but Bill Cartwright gets his second basket and a great pass from Michael.
12-9 now in favor of the Bulls as Elo has it on the left wing. Coaches are screaming at Horace to pop out. Here comes the screen. Grant does come out to help. Elo picks up his dribble. Inside for Nance. Elo gets it back, puts the three.
Go to the corner, kid.
Pippen into the corner, was looking for B.J., tried to save it, couldn't do it. points to himself and says, my fault. D'Lo on the right-hand dribble with Scottie Pippen on him. Nance with a good screen on BJ as Price tried to get open on the left baseline. Oh, and Doherty just nailed BJ. Price puts up a three, and Doherty really screened out BJ. BJ Armstrong went down to the floor, and Phil Jackson is screaming at Dick Bavetta right now. Grant down low, turns and looks. Jordan pops out. It's an inside to Scottie, just off the rim, no good. Tied at 12 as Price bounces inside for Elo, runs into Horace, no call. Michael finds Scottie. Back to Jordan, inside with the left hand, and he's fouled.
Yeah, flagrant. They're going to give it him on his side. Flagrant. All right, we got a timeout.
So a flagrant foul.
There it is. Michael goes to the left hand. Two-handed push in the chest, and when a man is up in the air, you do not have control. So Doherty picks it up. We're going to go to a timeout.
Retransmission, reproduced, or rebroadcast without the express written consent of the NBA. And Sports Channel would like to welcome our affiliate, TCI Cable, and all the viewers in Sterling, Illinois. Cleveland crowd still booing that foul call.
It wasn't a dangerous slap or chop type foul, but he gave him two hands in the chest, and when you're up in the air trying to, you have no protection at all. That's where Dick Bavetta came from on that call. It said, hey, he had no control of his body. He tried to put him to the deck. So Michael tries to break in the scoring column. He misses the first one.
We'll get one more. 6 minutes, 40 seconds remain, first period. And the Bulls take a 1-point lead and get it out on the side.
In the stadium in game 2, Michael was the last player to score among all the starters.
Cartwright turns and looks, finds Michael, comes off the screen from Cartwright, goes baseline and lost it out of bounds.
Never came back up to him. Made a good move.
Wilkins brings it across the timeline. Nance goes over to set the down screen, and a foul away from the ball, and Bill Cartwright will pick up the personal foul.
That's his first team third.
Nance came over to set the screen on Bill, and Cartwright fought right through it. Price on the left wing. Wilkins goes down and through. Now Price comes off. Hangs in the air from 15. Ball tipped, and Wilkins gets it right back. Put it up over Cartwright, couldn't get it. Tipped again. Horace out to Scottie Pippen on the right side. BJ's in the left baseline. Open, up, three on the way. No.
Bulls still looking for their first three against Cleveland here.
Price inside to Wilkins for the jam. So make it 14-13 now in favor of the Cavaliers. Grant trying to get open. BJ finds Scottie Pippen, backs in on Elo with the fake, brings it right back from 13. Shots not really falling on either end. 14-13 Cavaliers. Here's the high screen. Cartwright came over to help out. Cross court, Elo for three. And the Bulls try to accelerate down the floor. Michael has it left side with the left hand.
Price didn't want any piece of that one. Michael went up and shows that his left hand is okay.
He's got 3 points now, and it's 15-14 in favor of the Bulls. Doherty down low, gets it against Cartwright. They isolate on him. Doherty back it in. Grant came over to help out. Rebound tipped, and the Bulls get it again. Michael fakes the shot, goes on top to Cartwright. We hear Phil Jackson saying swing it down low. Scottie had it tipped away, and Price comes up with it. Doherty gives it back to Wilkins. Hot Rod Williams ready to check in for Cleveland. Cross court, Nance wide open.
Good ball movement by the Cavs so far, reading where the Bulls are coming from.
Reading those double teams very well.
Only 1 point lead though yet.
BJ with Price right there defensively on him. Picks up his dribble, finds Bill Cartwright. Shot clock at 10. Jordan comes around, goes baseline. Doherty can't stay with him, and Michael puts it in. Jordan with 5 now, and it's 17-16. Bulls with the lead. Wilkins with a strong move on the baseline over Horace Grant.
And a little mismatch at Horace on the side, took him right to the hole.
Scotty brings it down the floor. Grant trying to post up against Nance. Now the Bulls swing it to the other side. Jordan pops out. Cartwright trying to come across, posts up against Doherty. Bulls go away, clear out. Back to Cartwright. Shot clock at 2 and 1. Got to put it up. Does.
Yes,
and hits. With no time on the shot clock. Now the Bulls have to get back. Wilkins going down the floor. Stops, puts it up from 15. And the Cavaliers take the lead from 17. Both teams taking very quick shots right now. Grant with 4. The Bulls coaching staff hollering out to the players. Single, double, baseline. Price floats and cannot hit again. Out it goes to Jordan. Michael from 19. It's front of the rim. Horace with a rebound, fouled by Craig Elo. And we get another timeout on the floor. 2 minutes 43 seconds left. First period. And the world champs lead it by 1.
Cavs would like to recognize finest supermarkets, James Farmer Company, and TI.
Bulls lead by 1 back here at the Richfield Coliseum. Got a question for you. What do John Elway and Michael Jordan have in common? Well, in football, a couple of years back, the Cleveland Browns were one step away from winning a Super Bowl, at least getting there. But they were always stopped by the drive, the fumble, you name it. And the quarterback's name of the Denver Broncos, who continue to beat the Cleveland Browns, was John Elway. Now the talk around town is if Lenny Wilkens does not return, if the Cavaliers don't get by the Bulls, it will be greatly because of the efforts of one Michael Jordan, guys.
Yeah, no surprise. Let's take a look at shooting for the first period now. Bulls 10 of 18 for 56%. Cleveland 9 of 19 for 47%.
So Elo leaves. John Hot Rod Williams is in for him. Wayne and Debbie Cooper from Buffalo Grove flew in tonight to celebrate their 18th anniversary here with us.
John Hot Rod Williams.
Bill Cartwright, Scottie Pippen talking about defense and some of the back picks that Cleveland's been setting. Horace Grant goes to the free throw line. 2 minutes 43 seconds left, first period. Bulls with a 1-point lead and 2-point lead. Grant with 5 points and 6 rebounds already. Full court pressure by the Bulls here is Bill Cartwright trying to keep it from Mark Price. Now Jordan has picked up Price. Let's see if this is the half-court trap. Nope, the Bulls have switched defensively. Jordan's going to take Mark Price. They'll try and go to Wilkins here. He's got it on the left baseline. Puts it up from the corner. Rebound pulled down. Oh, and lost immediately. Loose ball on the floor. Finally, Nance puts it up from 14. And Cartwright gets it, loses it. Nance loses it, and it goes out of bounds and will belong to the Bulls. Stacey King set to check in for the Bulls as Pippen brings it down the right side. Bulls set up the triangle on the right wing. Cartwright comes over to relieve pressure from 20. Scottie Pippen puts it up front of the rim, no good. And a loose ball foul right here.
Wilkins
holding on to Horace Grant. Oh no, Horace picks up the foul.
Oh, well, what's that all about? It should have been the other way. He said stay right here. Oh, man. He said stay right here, and he's reading the numbers.
The Bulls coach is hollering out to Scottie Pippen.
2 minutes.
Price brings it across the timeline. Penetrates right down the middle. Dishes off. Williams left side from 16, front of the rim. Doherty comes over the back. Bulls still get the rebound. Scott Williams set to check in. Scotty takes a quick chop from 17. Stacey King tapped the rebound. Tapped out, and Wilkins now brings it down the right side. Trying to split him inside. Williams puts it up. He missed it, and a foul called on the inside.
Is that Jordan on the foul? Yes, it is. Lenny Wilkins wants a flagrant foul. Jordan picks up his second foul. Here they come down the court. Scott Williams in the lineup. Scottie Pippen sits down.
And Hot Rod Williams misses the first.
He took a jump shot that went about 4 feet. Missed it. Now he takes a free throw that pops off to the side. Lots of problems here for John Williams. We're talking about trades and retirement. And almost a white flag went up at their practice yesterday.
Make it 23-21 now in favor of the Bulls. Coming up on a minute and a half left here in the first period. Williams left side with Doherty way out on him. Bulls with the reverse. Wide reverse. Williams gives it back to Jordan. He now gives it right side. Horace Grant from 16. And Doherty gets the rebound out to Price. It's 4 on 2. Price right side. Wilkins blocked by Horace.
What a man!
Out to BJ. Down the floor. Michael. And Price comes in, intercepts it, and taps it out of bounds.
What a play by Horace Grant. Wilkins has got a slam. He's winding up to really put the home run slam on. Horace comes in. Whoa! Big time block.
Inside. Oh, stripped away. Here comes Wilkins again. It's 3-on-1 against BJ. Price back to Doherty, who lays it in. We're tied at 23.
That was good defense. That was good defense they played there. Bulls should have come out of that with at least a trip to the free throw line.
King finds Jordan on the right side with Wilkins all over him. Michael comes in, has a shot knocked away, gets it back. Shot clock at 9. Right side, it goes up, comes up short, and Doherty gets it. Cavs with a chance to take the lead here. Hot Rod Williams goes baseline, and he's fouled by Scott Williams. And the crowd is very, very appreciative of the Cleveland Cavaliers' effort so far. Williams goes to the line. Cavaliers are in the bonus. NBA playoffs and an upcoming Bulls playoff game. The Chicago Sun-Times presents Bulls Towel Night, a glow-in-the-dark towel to the first 18,000 entering the stadium. Tucker and Paxson check in. Horace Grant, Scott Williams will leave. Phil Jackson gets his shooters in. Game clock 26.1, shot clock at 24 seconds.
Terrell Brandon gets his first taste of a game here in Cleveland.
Two-point lead for the Cavaliers as Paxson will bring it across the timeline. John Williams is on him. Bulls want the open play here. Tucker pops out. Nance is on him. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. You see the shot clock as BJ tries to split the defenders. Back to Tucker, puts it up, back of the rim. Stacey King fought for the rebound and picked up the foul. Call Stacey for the push.
That'll put the Bulls in foul trouble. Give them 2 little free throws here. They got a 25-23 lead now, and it all came apart for the Bulls in the last 40 seconds or so. Doherty will shoot 2.
Craig Elo set to check in. And Larry Nance will lead. 2.4 seconds left here.
Doherty with 7 points.
Same number of rebounds.
2.4.
Here comes Michael. Under a second, didn't let it off in time. Did not shoot it in time. Wouldn't have counted if it had gone in. We played 1 period here at the Coliseum in Richfield, and the Cavaliers lead the Bulls by 4. Sam as the Bulls take on the Cavs. Let's take a look at first period stats now. Bulls 10 of 24 from the field, 42%. Cavaliers, same thing. Turnovers. Bulls with 4. Cavaliers really taking care of the basketball. And off the 4 Bulls turnovers, they've got 7 points. Bulls capitalized on the 1 they got, but it's a big difference. Just 1 turnover. We're at the Ridge Ridgefield Coliseum, where tonight the Chicago Bulls take on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Along with Johnny Kerr, I'm Tom Dore. Tim Sutton, our producer-director. Bulls trying to close this series out. Cavs with a 4-point lead.
The Bulls get the ball offensively. They cannot just be around the perimeter. Now you got John Paxson, who did not look at the basket in the last 2 games. Tucker, who's throwing a few long shots up but have not reached the iron. So we'll see what happens on their offense. Right now, Terrell Brandon with the ball.
Has it against John Paxson. Hot Rod Williams trying to post up down low against Scottie Pippen. Get Nance, who did not see the ball coming. So that's their second turnover. Pippen left side. Stacey King comes out to set the screen, and now Hot Rod Williams gets it. Pippen takes it right to the basket, had it blocked away by Williams. Out it goes to Wilkins. Cleveland trying very hard to up-tempo the game. Put it up in the lane, got it, counted.
And he had his man beat, and then Nance came over, and there was nobody in the back court. Now here's the shot. He gets the shot blocked. There's nobody back on the balance. Here they go down the court. Gerald Wilkins just takes Tucker right on in, gets the basket. Wilkins has 10 in the game.
And it stays at 10. 29-23, Cleveland with the lead. Wilkins all over Tucker as he has it on the dribble between the circles. King takes it right to the basket, fake the pass, and goes up and is fouled. Larry Nance will pick up the personal foul, call him for a push.
That's his first, team first.
And Mark Price set the check back in. So Stacey King will go to the free throw line, made the nice move to the basket. Hey fans, in an upcoming home playoff game, the Chicago Tribune will be giving away a Bulls glove. Price comes to split. The Bulls again with full court pressure here. Down it goes to Williams. Into the corner for Nance. Drives in, goes around Scott Williams, and his finger rolls it in. 31-24 now, Cavaliers with the lead. Stacey King posts up down low against Larry Nance. Spins. The hook will not go, and the Cavaliers have put it together now. Price with the quick dribble finds Nance from 20. Rebound fought for Doherty, and Stacey King comes away with it. Phil Jackson wants the Bulls to get in the hurry now. Pippen takes it in, fakes the shot back to Tucker in the corner. Now it's a 2-man game. Inside, Scott Williams makes the fake, loses the ball, gets it back. Shot clock at 6. Pippen comes off the screen. Scotty for a baseline 3. Stacey with another rebound inside. Put it up in the paint. Stacey King put it in.
Big work by Stacey King. He's got all of the Bulls points here, the 3 of them here in the second quarter.
2 minutes gone here, second period. 31-26, Cavaliers with a lead.
This is the lineup that Lenny Wilkins said he did not want to play in Chicago with Brandon and Price in the backcourt, but he's played it, and now
Terry sets to check in, and we got a timeout on the floor. 9 minutes, 49 seconds remaining first half, and the Cavaliers lead the Bulls by 5.
Good luck at it.
Let's see what's going on in the semifinals. Bulls shooting almost 50%. Cleveland at 46 tonight. Bulls at 39%. They've gone straight down. Cleveland at 44. With a 31-26 lead as Price checks back in. He's guarded by Trent Tucker. Stacey King comes over to help out. Tucker picks him back up. Inside Williams. King falls down. Williams got the rebound and put it in.
things go your way, they go your way, don't they? He took one move to the hoop, got tangled up. The ball came right back in his hand.
Williams left side. With Nance right on him. Now Williams picks up Williams. Scottie Pippen has it. Shot clock at 9 as Pippen starts to make his move. Top of the free throw line. He'll put it up, comes up short, and Scott Williams put it in.
Scott Williams.
Scotty's missed his last 7 shots, but Scott Williams was right there to put it right back in the hole.
Brandon trying to draw the foul, did. John Paxson bent on the fake, and Brandon will go to the free throw line for a pair of free throws.
Yeah, John falls asleep here a little bit. There's no sense trying to go out here and try to block this shot too far out, and he gives him the fake. He comes up, and Brandon gets his first point.
Make it 34-28 now. Favor the Cavaliers. 9 minutes 3 seconds remaining in the first half.
Bulls picking up a lot of fouls here.
Cavaliers come with a half-court trap. Scottie Pippen picks it up, finds Scott Williams at the free throw line. Bounce pass Stacey King, and Stacey put it in again. Stacey King with 5 points now, and it's 35-30.
All 5 of the points here by Stace this quarter.
Brandon finds Mark Price. Phil Jackson holler on out. ISO. Nance on top for Brandon. Shot clock at 6. At 5 as Brandon has it on the left wing. Now puts up a long, tough jump shot short. Scottie Pippen pulls it down. Down the floor, Stacey King dishes inside, and Scott Williams lays it in.
2 big guys running the floor well. 9 points. 4 for Scott Williams, 5 for Stace right here in this quarter. And now the Bulls trail by 3.
Price on the right wing. You hear the Bulls coaches hollering out to Stacey King as Price goes baseline, and Trent Tucker will pick up. Williams was going over to set the screen, and the Bulls coaches wanted Stacey King to be ready to help out. Instead, Price went baseline.
You don't want to get in foul trouble. Bulls have 4 fouls on them already. Boy, you put this team to the free throw line. They're outstanding free throw shooters.
Price comes off the screen, hands it on the right wing. Ferry comes over to set the screen, and Scottie Pippen just took it away, and Ferry picks up the foul. Danny Ferry just bumped Scottie Pippen, who was flying down the floor.
You don't see that pass by Price go astray like that too often, but that time he went through the double team and tried to lay it off to Ferry. Scottie guessed right, picked it up, and then Ferry had to commit the foul.
Bulls run the high start offense. Paxson brings it to the right baseline. Scottie Pippen fakes it. Had Scott Williams there for a second. Now Scottie drives in. Hangs, fires,
basket.
Almost got it. He's fouled to go to the free throw line.
Danny Ferry, his second.
3rd team foul, so now 4 team fouls on the Bulls, 3 on the Cavaliers. Doherty and Wilkins set to come back in as Scottie Pippen gets 2 free throws. 35-32, Cavaliers with the lead. Doherty comes in with Wilkins. Nance will leave, and looks like Mark Price is going to check out again. Boy, Price just came back in. One more for Scottie. And he cuts it to a 1-point Cavaliers lead. Brandon. Here Phil Jackson hollering double him. He wanted Scott Williams to come over and pick up the double team. Barry pops out, gets the basketball. Brings it to the right side. Scottie just took it away. He's got Scott Williams on the right side. Gives it to him. Williams takes it in and is fouled by Danny Ferry. And Scott Williams angrily hits the basket support. He really wanted that bucket.
He wanted that hoop. You're right. He wanted to come in there. Scottie with the steal. Here they come. Scott Williams breaks out Scottie, just a little zigzag, get Danny Ferry running backwards, and he lays it to the tank. The tank gets the foul. A little too heavy.
D'Lo comes back in as Ferry checks out. Bulls now 6 of 10 from the free throw line. He's got Williams more rebounds than points here in the playoffs. And he splits him. Here comes some pressure again by the Bulls as they want to keep it away from Brandon. Give it back to Doherty. Gets it ahead to Brandon now. Has it on the right wing against Paxson. Baseline Wilkins. Looking inside for Doherty. Doherty posted up in the lane against Stacey King, and it's tapped away, and Scottie Pippen will pick up the foul. Phil Jackson hollering out for 3 seconds.
Camped in there. He just camped in there 3 seconds in the lane, but Scottie Pippen commits the foul.
It was on Scottie Pippen. That's his first.
So the Bulls are over the limit at 7:02 here. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 fouls.
So Doherty with a pair of free throws, 8 points, 8 rebounds, 9 points now for Brad Doherty. By the way, Doherty's 3 of 4 from the field, so he's got 4 shot attempts. With 7:02 left here, first half. 4 of 4 from the free throw line. 7 minutes remains here first half. 37-35, Cavaliers with a lead. Paxson pops out. Here's the pinch post. Stacey King had it tapped away by Brandon. Pippen with Elo right there defensively on him. Fakes the shot and gets it right back. Shot clock at 6, at 5. Baseline Tucker, open 3. He just cannot get the threes to roll this series at all. Stacey King comes over to help out. Baseline Williams. His pass deflected. Doherty got it, and Scotty took it away. Stacey King is in the middle. Pippen had it tipped away, tries to get it back, and Elo comes up with it. It's 4-on-2 in favor of Cleveland. Brandon back to Doherty for the slam.
Doherty, a great trailer and a great finisher. Scotty upset that he lost the ball.
39-35 now, Cavaliers with a inside block by Williams. Crowd starting to become a factor for Cleveland. Wilkins ahead to Brandon, takes it in, can't get it. Doherty with a rebound. This time, and he's fouled by Scottie Pippen, and Scotty says, yep, looked like he decided to pass it, then goes up and is fouled, and Scotty picks it up. We got a timeout on the floor. He's also got 9 rebounds. .551 remains here. First half as Doherty set to put up the second. Got the split, so it's 40-35 now in favor of Cleveland. Elo picks up Scottie Pippen, just gives him a little bit of pressure. Jordan on the left wing with Wilkins on him. Reverse. Right side. Pippen gets it back to Jordan. Elo right there. Inside Scotty with the fake. Now put it up. Partially deflected. Bill Cartwright with the tip. Put it in.
Bill Cartwright.
Boy, they got the deflection. Looked like they were going to get the ball until Bill Cartwright put it in. 40-37 now in favor of Cavaliers. Williams way away from the basket. Finds Wilkins. He's had the hot hand in the first half and continues. 12 points for Gerald Wilkins now. And it's 42-37 in favor of Cleveland. Cavalier fans, as always, are not big Michael Jordan fans. Cartwright white baseline. Looks for the open man. Now picks up his dribble. Shot clock at 9 as Jordan gets it way out. Brings it in against Elo. Tries to go baseline. Stops. Fires from 16 and Michael Jordan hits. Jordan with 7 points now. And the Cavaliers lead is down to 3. Brandon looks for the open man. Baseline, it's Elo. As Doherty comes inside, Cartwright gave him a pretty good push. No call by the official. Shot clock at 7, at 6 as Doherty has it now. Shot clock at 4, at 3, at 2, at 1. Let's go with the hook. And Elo there for the rebound, gets it out to Wilkins.
He got inside. Elo got inside, should have never been there. And Gerald Wilkins with a great offensive game here, 14 points.
Wilkins 7 of 11 from the field. BJ looks inside. Horace Grant posts up down low against Williams. Turns and faces. Spins. Puts a shot up. It's the back of the rim now. 44-39. Cavaliers with the lead. Been running very quick offensive sets for the most part. Crowd wants Wilkins to go. Shot clock is 10 as Elo spins against Pippen. Takes it right to the basket and couldn't get it.
Watch out.
But Wilkins was there. Drives in. Back to Doherty for the slam.
Bulls very careless with the ball. Bill couldn't clear it.
And Bill Jackson wants a timeout.
And he's upset.
Bulls.
Absolutely.
3 minutes, 30 seconds left first half. And the Cavaliers have a 7-point lead.
To find out all of the close-up baskets and dunks that they've got.
Jordan comes off the screen, has it top of the circle against Wilkins, tries to make the move. Wilkins almost got the ball. Michael penetrates. High arcer hits the back of the rim. And the Cavaliers have really started to turn it on defensively. Wilkins right baseline.
He's got BJ, smaller man.
They'll keep that isolation. Puts it up in the lane. And rebound tapped out. Elo tapped it right to Doherty. The Cavaliers say set the offense up. Brandon comes off the screen. Doherty goes baseline. Wilkins right side for Elo. Hot Rod Williams, right baseline from 17, comes up short.
Just didn't want to let him drive that time. Take the outside shot if he had to.
46-39, Bulls with the lead. Pass deflected. Wilkins goes down to Doherty. Michael's got to catch it. Doherty had to catch up with a basketball, and he'll put it in again.
Doherty with 17 points. A good defense. The Bulls falling apart here in the second quarter, and they're going to look for a 20-second timeout.
There it is. Phil Jackson calls it 20 as the Cavaliers. Randrick foul. Cartwright comes out to set the screen. Jordan comes off. They double him. Bill right baseline, looking for the open man. Cavaliers doing a good job of changing defense now. Scotty at the free throw line. 4 on the shot clock, and Scottie Pippen quiets this crowd just a little bit with that basket. 8 points for him now. Just 3 of 11 from the field.
He missed his last 8 shots.
48-41 Cavaliers as Williams hands to Doherty. Cavaliers have got to be a little bit in disarray here as Wilkins pops clock at 3 as Wilkins let go of a three-pointer. And wait a minute, we had a foul away from the ball.
24-second violation.
Oh no, 24-second violation. Okay, because Elo and Grant went flying, and I thought there'd be some call down there.
But it's just a violation.
Larry Nance comes back in. And 48-41 Cavaliers with the lead as Jordan has it left wing. Michael comes off the screen, and Gerald Wilkins will pick up the foul. Call him for over the back. And he's 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Bulls 7 of 11 from there. And 2 for 4. Right now, Jordan and Pippen just a combined 6 of 20 from the field. Bulls with a half-court press. Ball tipped away, will go out of bounds with 18 on the shot clock and belong to Cleveland. Now they've only got 18 on the shot clock.
4 to get it to half court.
Williams throws long for Brad Doherty. Brandon has it in the right wing. Starts to penetrate it on the right baseline. Fakes the shot. Got him in the air.
You do that. How can you try to block this guy's shot? He gives you a fake.
That's his second.
We'll get one more. With 16 Bulls, 8 of 12 from the charity stripe. Or as Phil Jackson calls it lately, the foul line. And the second one drops as well. 1 minute, 13 seconds remains first half. Phil Jackson up hollering about the calls on the other end. Bulls run the spread play. Cartwright trying to post up. Jordan finds Scotty on the left side. Got Doherty to go for the fake. Takes it right in.
Yes, Scotty!
Got it, and he's fouled.
Oh.
Turned around in midair.
Doherty, here's Nance. Around he goes, over his head. Maybe about a...
Just under a minute left here in the first half. And Wilkins comes up with it, and they break the press very easily as Wilkins goes into the corner for Williams. Back to Nance. Pass tipped away. Scottie Pippen has Horace flying down the left side. Horace wants it and takes it in and lays it in. Here's with 38 seconds remaining. Bulls thought about a half-court trap, and then Phil Jackson waved it off. Coaches are screaming at Horace Grant to get out on Nance. And a foul called. Cavaliers showed a half-court trap and then dropped back into their normal defense. Pippen wants B.J. Armstrong to go out and get it. Phil Jackson hollering, Michael pop out. Tell Michael to go out and get it, and that's just what they do. Shot clock at 7. At 6, you see it lower left-hand corner. Goes by Wilkins, hangs, drops to Horace. It's blocked by Williams, but Horace Grant will go to the free throw. Walker comes.
Will is going to play the man taking the ball out of bounds, you would think, right? Mark Price does come in the game.
Darrell Walker will guard him. Gets the halftime box score. And Horace just barely ticked the iron. 2 seconds. 1 second. Brandon lets fly.